Dr. Yu, please go ahead.
Thank you, Chair. Good afternoon, everybody. The topic I'm going to share with us is on mechanization tools for vegetable production. Okay, probably generally we will ask the question, what is farm mechanization? That is a very broad topic. What I just put it here in summarized items we are dealing with. The most important part is tractor. Then the tractor must be working with implement or equipment. And then this whole mechanization system is working instead of our human power to do farming work. And then mechanization tools can make them maximize all our outputs and minimize the farming inputs. All in all, farm mechanization means the productivity and the sustainability of farming. And then ultimately, it can help to provide food security. If we look at the whole picture of the crop of production, mechanization definitely is playing a very crucial role over the whole agricultural value chain. Right from soil prepare, soil preparation, and the planting and the fertilizer application, weed control, up to harvesting, even post-harvesting. All these steps, they have a involvement of mechanization. So mechanization can provide a lot of solutions to promote crop production. Okay, the most important part from the mechanization is the tractor. Briefly, the tractor can be categorized with a lot of different definitions and terminologies. But most popularly, we categorize tractors according to traction system or power and size. If we talk about traction system, we have a crawler tractor, we have a wheel tractor. And according to power and size, we have a very tiny, small tractors. We can also make use of very big tractors, more than 200, 300 kilowatts we are talking about. And the important implement to work together with the tractor, the first step when we start working in the field is the soil tillage. Then there is a heavy duty type of soil tillage tools. It can perform a deep cutting and thoroughly overturning soil. That is, we call it a primary tillage implement. Typically, we have a mobile plow and a disc plow. Remember, actually, they are working at a very heavy duty. They can totally overturn the soil. Another type of soil tillage is soil subsoiling implement. These kind of implements, actually, it works quite deeply, but it only opens soil, but not overturns soil. In this case, it can break out the plow pan inside the soil, but they don't waste a lot of energy because they don't overturn the soil. Based light duty soil tillage tools we are using is a secondary soil tillage. These soil tillage tools, usually they are much lighter and they use less power and energy. They use also as shallower layer of the soil. They are used usually to do light duty soils like a leveling soil surface, breaking clods, cultivating, seedbed preparation, weed destroying, and sometimes it works in cooperation with fertilizers application. And other more tillage implements we would have, and especially in the case of vegetable production, we use a lot of light duty implement to do finer works, especially like cultivators, rollers, readers, and rotavator. All these, they actually prepare the last step of the soil before planting. Then planters, they are important for vegetable production and other crop production. We all know vegetables have very, very funny, strange shapes as their seeds as well. They have very fine, they have a big cores, and some of them, they need to be planted in seeds, and then later on, we need to transplant, and some of them, we need different shapes of the soil surface. So that's why we have these planter machines to plant on ridges, to sow directly of the seeds, and some of them after seedling, and then we use this implement to do seeding transplanting. And after the long time of growth or short time of growth, and then we will have the vegetable to be harvested. That's why the harvesting machine is another kind of mechanization tool we are going to use for vegetable crop production, especially also the special kind of machinery to harvest leafy vegetable and tuber vegetables. Okay, and in the mechanization sector, we are currently having remarkable trends. And the first one I summarize here is the development of tractors and mechanization tools for special crop production. And we all know now we grow our farming industry into really quite a wide range. We see vertical farming, we see urban farming, and horticultural farming more and more. And we are also facing challenges from conservation farming, the requirement for conservation farming, and to deal with climate change. That means we need to minimize our tillage and reduce operations in the field. And also by using modern technologies, we are having a migration from a traditional agricultural mechanization to precision agriculture and automation. To face the climate change, we need to adapt more and more conservation agriculture, conservation tillage. In our terms, we are using more and more minimum tillage to manage soil, weeds, and residue. If you compare conventional tillage practice and the whole picture of the minimized tillage, you can see, from the bottom left picture, you can see, you can really do a lot of things to change the conventional tillage to very, very minimum tillage, minimized until no-till. That is what we are promoting now.
Dr. Yu, if you can also wrap up, please. Thank you.
Good, thank you. Precision agriculture and smart technologies, because when we use more and more precisely the agricultural practice, we need to use more and more smart technologies. They are based on the computer-based applications and smart devices we are using for our daily life. And one of the precision tools we are developing is the application of drones. With drones, we can do surveying, mapping, monitoring, imagery, analyzing, and application of fertilizers by spraying. Okay, all in all, regarding the mechanization and for crop production and vegetable production, we can see mechanization is crucial for farming and crop production because it can remove farm drudgery, increase productivity and efficiency. It can also help us save time and reduce cost, increase income. It contributes to improve livelihood and food security for population growth. But we also see the vegetable farming is similar with the other crop production in terms of mechanization requirement, but it needs a lot of special attention for special implements and tools. And in future, we are seeing huge potential to use modern technology to improve our farming mechanization and automation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Dr. Yu. Can I also ask everybody present that has questions to please hold on? Again, because we are a little bit behind time, but there will be an opportunity for questions at the end. Our next speaker is Ms. Prudence Mtsweni from